thank you for introduction. So my presentation is about auto-stereoscopic display system. So this is outline my talk. So at first, I will discuss about present problems of the auto-stereoscopic display methods. Then I will show some examples of auto-stereoscopic display methods based on forming existing pupils for both eyes. Then I will show the principle of the multi-user auto-stereoscopic display based on the direction-controlled illumination using a slanted cylindrical lens array. Then I will show the experimental results for verification of our proposed method, and I will discuss some issues, especially about illumination uniformity. Then I will conclude my talk. So now we get some, so many 3D movies are released, and I can buy the 3D TVs. So, but usually we use 3D glasses for providing binocular parts. Then, so many research is of the auto-stereoscopic 3D display existed. But most of such a display use a Proc barrier or lens sheet. So such a system based on the Proc barrier or lens sheet have some problems, such as resolution degradation because of the optical devices, so on the LCD panels, and restriction of the viewing points. Then this shows the example of the auto-stereoscopic display based on the multi projection. So this type of display has a very large viewing region and no degradation of the image resolution. Then, so here are many projectors. And real images of the pupils of each projectors are formed by using the field lens attached with the diffuser. Then, so each projector, each pupils of the projectors are imaged around the viewing zone. Then we can see the different Proc images through the corresponding pupils. So the demerit of this method is large volume for many projectors are required, and it needs high cost. So this shows the auto-stereoscopic display based on the forming the exit pupil for both eyes. So here is the eyes. So this system forms the exit pupil around the eyes. So the system have a head tracking system. So the system detects the position of the both eyes, and the exit pupils are formed around the eyes. So these have merits for the large viewing region and no degradation of the image resolution, and low cost than the multi-projector system. So in this system, this system consists of the image display unit. This is implemented by the LCD display, and direction controlled illumination unit. So this shows an example of the auto-stereoscopic display using the spatially distributed light sources and field lens. So in this case, here is a light source array, and here this is a transmit type display panel. So it's implemented by the LCDs, and the condenser lens is attached with the display panel. So the light source illuminates this LCD, and the image of the light source is formed around the viewing position. So then this head tracking system detects the position of the both eyes. So according to the position of the viewer, so changing the light source positions. So location of the pupil at the viewer's eyes using a head tracking system. Then, so this is good for the cost-effective system, but under no degradation of the image resolution. But this have some demerit about so restriction of the position of the pupil at a certain distance from the display panel because of the using this kind of imaging system. So this is another example of the auto-stereoscopic display. So this is proposed by the Salman. And this uses this type of slanted stacks of the cylindrical lenses. So this can expand the position of the existing pupil in the depth direction. So this steering optical system controls the horizontal direction of the illuminating light for each horizontal direction, and from this system from the existing pupil around the eyes for stereoscopic view. So the drawback of this system is uniformity of illumination. This is caused by the use of the discrete optical system. So this causes discontinuity of the illumination. So so purpose of this my study is improvement of the muted method. So we propose the auto-stereoscopic display method based on the principle similar to the muted method. So utilizing the continuous optical element for the steering light system. So for the improvement of the illumination uniformity. Then while maintaining the characteristics of the muted system, so such as high resolution and large image size, and no restriction of the viewing position or availability for the multiple viewers or the compact system configurations. Then I will show the experimental system for verification of our proposed method. So this shows the proposed system. This consists of the image display unit and direction control illumination unit. So image display unit is implemented by the ordinary LCD panel. So the illuminated light has a controlled horizontal direction. Then direction control illumination unit is unit consists of the this spatially modulated parallel light source and cylindrical slanted cylindrical lens array and vertical light diffusing sheets. So these are we call this system steering optical system. So this shows the light ray, incident light ray into the cylindrical lens. So the incident light into the cylindrical lens is deflected at angle. So depending on the distance from the center line of the cylindrical lens. So this angle is depends on the position from the center line, and it is possible to change the position of the light ray without changing the diffraction angle by changing the incident position in the direction parallel to the center line of the cylindrical lens. So this shows the vertical direction, light of the vertical direction. So here is a cylindrical lens, and after passing the cylindrical lens, so light will deflect, and we use a directional diffusion sheet for diverging the light in the direction, vertical direction, like this. Then, so the second diffusion sheet is for the deflect the light to the viewer. So about this distance, so it is required enough distance for illuminating the whole range of the image display. So here is a LCD panel. So the enough distance is required for the illuminating whole area. So this system can control the horizontal direction of the light propagation. So and the position of the long straight line illumination. So then by changing the incident, so like this, incident position in the cylindrical lens, and we can concentrate the light from the display panel at certain horizontal position by controlling the direction of each light propagation for each position. Then, so we call this incident pattern. We call this pattern is as a control pattern. So we use a control pattern like this. So the exit pupil is formed around the viewing area. So it is possible to form an exit pupil using this system. So an observer can watch the image on the image display when the exit pupil is at the position of eyes. And the auto-stereoscopic view is achieved by switching the parallax image on the display panel in accordance with the alternately changing the exit pupil positions. And it is possible to locate the multiple viewers so without restriction within the viewing region. And this shows the reduction of the system size using a multiple cylindrical lens. So previously I talked about this distance, but it is possible to reduce the distance using the multiple cylindrical lens without expanding the diffusion angle of this first diffusion sheet. So the whole LCD area is illuminated by the combination of the split light emitted from each cylindrical lenses. The merit of the proposed method is one, at first, no optical element after the display panel that degrades the image resolution. And it provides multiple viewing points without restriction. And compact and cost-effective realization is possible than the multi-projector methods. And the advantages of the proposed method over the muted method is uniformity of illumination. So this is caused by the use of a long cylindrical lens, so instead of the stacked system, stacked lenses. So this shows the relation between the position of the viewer and the control pattern. So incident pattern into the cylindrical lens. This shows the equation relation between position and this pattern. So this means the straight line, and the inclination of this line is depends on the depth of the exit pupil, depth of the position of the observer, and the lateral position of the exit pupil is related to the lateral shift of this control pattern. So this shows the viewing reason. So here is the LCD panel, and here is the steering optical system. So it depends on the A is width of the cylindrical lens, and FC is focal length. The size of the viewing region is depend on the numerical aperture of the cylindrical lens. Then we constructed an experimental system for verification. So here is the LCD panel and for image display, and here is a projector for control pattern. So it makes incident light for cylindrical lens. So here is the cylindrical lens array, and we place the Fresnel lens before the cylindrical lens array. And here is a directional diffusing sheet for vertical diverging light. And this is the configuration of the experimental system. So the focal length of this Fresnel lens is 1,200 millimeters. And here is a cylindrical lens. We use some slit array for suppressing the story light. And we use a three directional diffusion sheet. So 2 sheets is necessary, but we use the 3 because for suppressing the moire effect between the, so we use the lenticular sheet, high-pitched lenticular sheet, so some moire is occurred. So we suppress the moire by using 3 diffusers. So here is the LCD panel. So it is full HD, 32 inches. Then this shows the image detected. So the camera is placed each position for each pupils for each eyes. So the image was not observed at any position except for the exit pupil. So this shows the formation of the exit pupil. So based on this proposed method. Then maximum viewing angle is 80 degrees, and angular resolution. So this is so minimum angle, controllable angle is 0.4 degrees. So this is depends on the dilution of the control pattern and focal length of the cylindrical lens. Then we measure the irradiance distribution around the exit pupil. 2 minutes?
2 minutes.
Okay. It is for evaluate the crosstalk between the both parallax images. So the half maximum for what we use is 5 centimeters. So so crosstalk is enough small so to view a stereoscopic image. Then I will consider about some issues. So first, improvement of illumination uniformities. So this shows a picture, take a picture. So this panel shows a white image, but we can find some uniformity of the illumination. So especially this steps, illuminance step causes the discontinuity of the cylindrical lens or control pattern at these points. So one improvement for suppress this illuminance step. So we modulate the control pattern. So it gradated pattern. So the illuminating distribution using this graduated pattern improve the this discontinuity of the illumination. So another reason for the uniformity, illumination uniformity is jaggy in the control pattern. So if the control pattern is also width of the control pattern is comparable to the pixel size, so jaggy is clearly observed. Then, so we can see the illumination patterns, like stripe patterns, vertical stripes. So the one improvement for this illumination uniformity. So we use the smoothing and blur of the control pattern, so anti-aliasing method. So vertical stripes were suppressed like this. So there are some other issues. So at first we have to okay. So I have to head tracking system and more improvement of the power efficiency and more compact implementation is required. Then this is the conclusion of my talk. Thank you very much.